Have you ever felt it? A pull deep inside, like a quiet whisper calling you towards something greater? A feeling that you're not just living, but waiting. Waiting for a purpose that's as extraordinary as you are. What if that feeling isn't just a coincidence? What if it's a sign that you're destined for something more? A calling crafted by the divine, just for you. You could be one of the chosen ones. Picture this, a single candle flickering in the dark. It seems so small, so insignificant, but its flame grows stronger and brighter with time until it lights up the entire room. That candle is you. That flame, it's your awakening, the moment you realize you were never meant to live in the shadows. Your light has a purpose. It's meant to lead, inspire, and transform not just your life, but the lives of those around you. Today, we're embarking on a powerful journey together. We'll uncover what it truly means to be chosen, explore the signs of spiritual awakening, and dive into the timeless truths of the Bible that reveal how you can step into your divine purpose. Along the way, you'll discover how every challenge and moment of doubt shapes you into the person you're meant to be. By the end of this video, you won't just see your life differently, you'll feel the spark of transformation beginning within you. This is more than just a video. It's a step into the destiny that's been waiting for you all along. So don't just watch, stay with me, because today your journey begins. Let's awaken together. The idea of being a chosen one might sound mysterious or even overwhelming, but at its core, it is deeply rooted in both spiritual understanding and biblical wisdom. Being chosen isn't about being perfect or superior. It's about being set apart for a unique purpose, something only you can fulfill. Have you ever felt like you didn't quite fit in? No matter where you are, there's this quiet knowing that you're different, that your journey is meant to follow a path less traveled. That's one of the first signs of being chosen. It's not always easy to stand out, but that feeling is a clue, an invitation to step into something greater. For the chosen ones, life is rarely smooth. Challenges appear at every turn. But what if those challenges weren't obstacles but lessons? What if every hardship prepared you, refining you like gold in the fire so you can rise into your true calling? Being chosen means facing trials, not as punishment, but as a way to shape your character and strengthen your resolve. And then there's the yearning, a deep, unshakable longing for connection with something bigger than yourself. Whether through prayer, meditation, or quiet moments in nature, you feel pulled toward the divine, as if a piece of your soul is seeking its way home. This yearning is a compass, pointing you toward the truth of who you are. The Bible beautifully speaks to this calling. In John 15:16 it says, "You did not choose me, but I chose you." These words remind us that being chosen is an act of divine love and intention. It's not something you earn, it's a gift, a responsibility, and a blessing. So, if you've ever wondered why your life feels different, why it feels like you're being pulled towards something greater, you're not imagining it. You are chosen, and that's just the beginning of your journey. Transformation is one of the most profound journeys you can undertake, but it rarely starts in a place of ease or comfort. For many of the chosen ones, it begins with struggle. Maybe you've experienced loss, a loved one, a job, or even your sense of identity. Perhaps you felt the sting of heartbreak that leaves you questioning everything you thought you knew. Or maybe you found yourself in a spiritual crisis, a night of the soul where nothing seems to make sense. These moments can feel like the end, but they are just the beginning. They are not random hardships or punishments. Instead, they are the fires of transformation, the refining process that strips away what no longer serves you and reveals your true self. Much like gold, which must be purified in intense heat to remove its impurities, these trials are the heat that shapes and prepares you for your mission. Loss teaches us lessons that comfort never can. It reveals what truly matters, clearing away the distractions and false priorities that keep us stuck. Painful as it is, heartbreak softens the heart, allowing it to grow in compassion and understanding. Spiritual crises force us to dig deep, seek answers, and reconnect with a higher power in a more genuine and profound way. These struggles are not accidents. They are the tools the divine uses to prepare the chosen ones for their greater purpose. But enduring hardships is only one side of transformation. The other side lies in the choices you make and the actions you take in response to those challenges. This is where the power of intentional transformation comes in, and it's something you can begin today, no matter where you are on your journey. The first and perhaps most powerful step is daily reflection and prayer. Take a few moments daily to quiet your mind, breathe deeply, and connect with the divine. This doesn't have to be elaborate or formal. It could be as simple as sitting silently with a cup of tea, journaling your thoughts, or whispering a heartfelt prayer of gratitude or guidance. The goal is to create a space where you can truly listen to the whispers of your soul and the voice of divine guidance. Over time, this practice becomes a grounding force, a way to recalibrate and align yourself with your higher purpose. Next, be mindful of the energy and influences around you. The people you surround yourself with, the environments you spend time in, and even the content you consume all profoundly impact your mindset and growth. Seek relationships that uplift you, challenge you to grow, and encourage you to be your best self. This doesn't mean cutting everyone out of your life, but prioritizing those who inspire and support your journey. Similarly, choose activities and environments that nourish your spirit, whether spending time in nature, engaging in creative pursuits, or joining a community that shares your values. Another essential step is to remain open to divine guidance. This is often the most challenging part because guidance doesn't always come in the ways we expect. It might not be a booming voice from the heavens or a neon sign pointing you in the right direction. Instead, it often comes as a gentle nudge, a fleeting thought, a dream, a feeling that won't disappear, or a serendipitous encounter. Trusting in these subtle signs requires faith and a willingness to surrender control. It's about letting go of the need for all the answers and allowing the universe or God to guide you toward your highest good. And while these practical steps are essential, there's something even more important: embracing the process. Transformation is not a one-time event. It's not a destination you reach and then say, "I've made it." It's an ongoing journey unfolding of who you are meant to be. Each challenge, each moment of doubt, is a stepping stone on the path to becoming your true self. Some days will feel easier than others, but remember that you are growing even on the hardest days. You are evolving. You are stepping into the fullness of your purpose. This path isn't for the faint of heart or meant to be walked alone. Look for signs that you're not alone. An encouraging word from a friend, a passage in the Bible that speaks directly to your situation, or even the fact that you're watching this video right now. These are reminders that you are seen, you are loved, and you are being guided. As you progress on your transformation journey, hold on to this truth. You are being prepared for something greater. The trials you face are not here to break you, but to build you into the person you are meant to be. Your story, struggles, and triumphs are all part of a divine plan that leads you to a purpose far beyond anything you could imagine. So, take heart, embrace the fire, and trust that on the other side, your light will shine brighter than ever before. Spiritual awakening is a profound and deeply personal journey that often begins quietly, like a whisper or a gentle nudge urging you to look beyond the surface of your life. As the awakening unfolds, it transforms your perspective, priorities, and connection to the world around you. One of the most common early signs is a feeling of disconnection from worldly desires. The things you once pursued with passion, material possessions, status, or societal achievements start to lose their luster. It's not that you reject these things entirely, but they no longer define you or dictate your happiness. Instead, you find yourself drawn to deeper, more meaningful pursuits, connection, purpose, and an unshakable longing to understand your place in the divine plan. This shift can feel disorienting at first. You might wonder why the goals that once excited you no longer feel fulfilling. But this disconnection is a gift. a clearing of space for something more significant to enter your life. It's a sign that you are waking up to a reality beyond the material, where the intangible, love, faith, and purpose takes precedence. Another unmistakable sign of awakening is a heightened sense of empathy and intuition. As you become more spiritually attuned, your ability to connect with others on a deeper level intensifies. You may feel other people's emotions as if they were your own, sensing their joys, pains, and struggles with an almost uncanny clarity. This newfound empathy often extends beyond people to the world around you. You begin to see nature as scenery and a living, breathing part of your existence. Animals, plants, and even the earth feel connected to your soul, sparking a sense of awe and responsibility. Your intuition also begins to sharpen during this time. You might make decisions based on a deep inner knowing rather than logic or external advice. These intuitive insights often lead you to places, people, or opportunities that align perfectly with your higher purpose. Trusting this intuition can be challenging at first, especially if it goes against conventional wisdom. But the more you lean into it, the more you'll see how beautifully it guides you. And then there are the moments of synchronicity, those seemingly random coincidences that feel too purposeful to ignore. These could be anything from repeatedly seeing the same number sequence like 1111 to encountering the exact person or message you need at a pivotal moment. These moments serve as gentle nudges from the universe or God, reminding you that you're on the right path. They often come when you're feeling uncertain, as if to say, "Keep going, you're not alone." One powerful example of synchronicity is a story shared by a man feeling lost in his career. He had been praying for guidance, unsure of which direction to take. One morning, as he walked through a park, he noticed a single feather on the ground. Something about it caught his attention, so he picked it up and carried it. That same day, he was invited to an event where the keynote speaker began with a story about feathers symbolizing divine guidance. At that moment, he felt an overwhelming sense of reassurance, as though God was speaking directly to him. These moments aren't just coincidences, they're signs that you are tuned into something greater than yourself. They confirm that the path you're on is right and that you are supported, even when the road feels uncertain. But spiritual awakening isn't always about external signs, it's also about the subtle changes within you. For many, awakening comes with an unexplainable calm in the midst of chaos. You may face challenges that once would have overwhelmed you, yet now you feel a steady, grounded sense of peace. This isn't a denial of hardship, but an awareness that there's a greater purpose at work, a trust that the divine is orchestrating your life in ways you may not fully understand. Have you ever felt this calm, or experienced a moment when everything seemed to align perfectly, as if the universe was whispering that you were exactly where you needed to be? These are the moments that define awakening. They're not always dramatic, but they're always profound, leaving a quiet, lasting impression on your soul. Reflect on your own life. Have you noticed these signs? Maybe you felt that longing for something more, a disconnection from the world's distractions, or a sudden clarity that seemed to come from nowhere. Perhaps you've encountered synchronicities that felt like divine guidance, or experienced a surge of empathy that allowed you to see the world through new eyes. Each of these marks your spiritual awakening, a reminder that you are stepping into a higher state of awareness. Remember, spiritual awakening is not a one-time event. It's an ongoing process, a journey that unfolds in each person's own time and way. For some, it may come as a sudden revelation, while for others, it's a gradual shift that takes years. There's no right or wrong way to awaken, only the path that is meant for you. So, if you've been noticing these signs, take heart. You are not alone, and you are not imagining it. You are waking up to a reality that is both beautiful and challenging, a reality where you are connected to something far greater than yourself. Embrace the process, trust the signs, and know that your journey is leading you exactly where you are meant to go. Enlightenment is often misunderstood as a final destination where everything becomes clear and life suddenly feels perfect. But the truth is, enlightenment is not an endpoint. It's a journey that unfolds over a lifetime. It's about discovering who you truly are, peeling back the layers of ego and fear, and reconnecting with your divine essence. This journey is not about becoming flawless. It's about embracing and recognizing your imperfections as essential parts of your growth. Imagine a river carving its way through a rocky landscape. It doesn't rush to its final destination. Instead, it flows steadily, adapting to obstacles, reshaping its path, and transforming the terrain. That's what your journey toward enlightenment is like. It's not about achieving perfection, but about being present, learning, and growing with every step. Each mistake, each struggle, is like a stone in that river, something that shapes the flow of your life and ultimately makes it more beautiful. One key to this journey is aligning with your divine purpose. But how do you recognize your purpose? Often, it begins with a feeling, a pull towards something that lights up your soul. It might be a passion you've always had, a skill that comes naturally to you, or a cause that deeply resonates with your heart. Your purpose is not necessarily grand or dramatic. It's something that feels authentic and meaningful to you. To fulfill your calling, start by paying attention to what makes you feel most alive and connected. These moments of alignment are like breadcrumbs left by the divine, guiding you toward your higher purpose. Sometimes your purpose isn't immediately clear, and that's okay. It often reveals itself through small, consistent actions. You don't need to have all the answers to begin. Simply take the first step, trusting that clarity will come as you move forward. For example, if you feel called to help others, it might start with a single kind gesture, reaching out to someone in need, volunteering your time, or offering a word of encouragement. When done with intention, these small actions create ripples that extend far beyond what you can see. What may feel insignificant to you could be life-changing for someone else. Another way to align with your divine purpose is to listen closely to your intuition. The voice of the divine often speaks in quiet whispers rather than loud commands. It might come as a feeling of peace when you're on the right path, or a sense of unease when something isn't aligned with your purpose. Trust these inner cues. They are your soul's way of guiding you toward enlightenment. As you embrace your journey, it's important to remember that the path to enlightenment isn't linear. There will be moments of doubt, setbacks, and even times when you feel like you've lost your way. But these moments are not failures, but opportunities to deepen your faith and strengthen your connection with God. Just as a diamond is formed under pressure, your struggles refine you, bringing out the brilliance of your true self. Think about the small acts of alignment in your daily life. Perhaps it's taking a few moments each morning to pray or meditate, setting an intention for the day that reflects your higher values. Maybe it's choosing to be kind in a difficult situation, or finding ways to express gratitude even in challenging times. These seemingly minor actions are powerful. They anchor you in your purpose and draw you closer to enlightenment. And as you walk this path, remember that enlightenment is not about reaching some ultimate state of perfection. It's about living in alignment with your divine purpose moment by moment. It's about recognizing that your light, even its shadows, is needed in this world. Your journey is unique. Every step you take brings you closer to the connection, love, and peace you seek. So, embrace the process. Celebrate your growth, no matter how small it may seem. Trust that each action you take, aligned with your spiritual purpose, creates a ripple effect that can change the world in ways you may never fully see. And most importantly, know that enlightenment is not something you achieve. It's something you live, one choice, one moment, and one act of love at a time. As we come to the end of this journey together, I want to leave you with a powerful reminder: you are not alone. Every challenge you've faced, every triumph you've celebrated, has been shaping you into the person you are meant to be. Your journey is unique, yet deeply connected to something far greater than yourself. Take a moment to reflect. Think about the signs you've encountered along the way, The moments of clarity, the synchronicities, the inner pull towards something deeper. These are not coincidences. They are whispers from the divine, reminding you of your purpose and guiding you toward your higher self. Trust that every step you've taken, even those that felt uncertain or difficult, has been a part of your awakening. You are here for a reason. Your light, story, and journey, all of it has meaning. And the best part? This is just the beginning. There is so much more ahead for you, so much more to discover, experience, and share. If this message resonates with you, I encourage you to let us know in the comments below. Share your thoughts, your experiences, or the signs you've noticed on your path. Your story might inspire someone else to take their next step. If you found value in this video, please take a moment to like it. Subscribe to the channel so we can continue exploring this journey together. Most importantly, share this video with others who might be on their own spiritual path. You never know whose life you might touch by simply sharing. Thank you for being here, for opening your heart, and for taking the time to connect with these ideas. Remember, you are part of something extraordinary. The best is yet to come. Until next time, keep trusting the journey and shining your light.